Harold, let's take 1 minute. 1 minute.
Jump straight over. Surprised he didn't get hurt. We don't need him getting hurt. I guess he's starting tonight. Everybody doing flips and everything. Gosh, that was a lot of flips.
Yeah, I got him. But we are ready to go. Here's Tyler Rabb with his foot into it, and a good kick for Rabb. Drives the return man back to his 8-yard line and up the middle with a head of steam. And a pile of black jerseys making the tackle about the 24-yard line. So,
Like you said.
First down and 10 for the Vikings. And the snap given off to the single back, and that is, but he's down position right here as North Mecklenburg goes out of the shotgun on second down and long, and it's a give to the up man, and he, takes a smack at the 30-yard line. Nice hit by the playmaker caused by number 20. Out of the shotgun, North Meck, Shelby shows blitz, and the Golden Lions come, but the give is to the tailback, and again, it's Wiggins, and he's got a first down out over the 40-yard start tonight for Shelby at that corner position. Man goes in motion, and Stevenson goes with him, and the give is to the fullback. Fullback looking for running room, has some up to about the 45-yard line, where he stopped there by a couple of golden order of play. No score on your Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. The give again is to Wiggins, and Wiggins looking for running room is close to the midfield area, but he stopped shy of a first down against Shelby this football season, so we'll see how it goes. Murray with his backs in the eye this time, again gives it off to Wiggins. Wiggins tries to bounce it outside and does into Shelby territory. Initial drive of the ball game. Murray under center, backs in the eye. The give is to the fullback on the trap, and Gerald Lale along with Michael McLam, Kenneth Curley, and who else to the left side where Preston Roseborough's with him, and he comes in motion back to the formation. Here's a pitch to Wiggins trying to get the corner turn and gets nice yardage. Wiggins is going to be very close to a first down. That's a play. And in behind a big offensive line. Murray under center, backs in the eye. Murray on a quarterback keeper, just going to take it straight up the middle. Kind of hurdles his way in, backs in the eye again behind Murray. Marking out the play count. Long play count for the Vikings, and he'll give it off to his fullback. And the fullback battles his way up for another. And Murray with the backs in the eye digs it out. He sends more down the field this time. Nice spin move in the hole by the running back Wiggins, but he is stood up and slammed to the turf by Corey Brooks after about on third down and a long 4. Man in motion is Moore. And the give is to the fullback, and the fullback falls forward down close to the 26-yard line. So North Meck will go for it as you hear the crowd get to its feet for Shelby on 4th down and 4. Long play count. He may just be trying to draw the Golden Lions offside, and Murray will take a time. We've got a heavy set coming to the near side, and Wiggins with the ball will not get the first down. He gets a couple, but not near enough for the first J for Wiggins, but he's short of the first down.
That was a big stop for the
broadcast has been answered on offense. Howard Thompson, the starting quarterback. Donovan Gidney, the starting fullback. We've got a dead ball offside against North Mecklenburg. Well, I was going to David Allen, Jay Royster, Steve DeGree from Shelby High School tonight. Here's the toss to Larry Raper, trying to get outside and does. Raper now cuts it back in. And Raper on the first down and split out to the near side for the Golden Lions. Howard Thompson under center, and he'll give it off to Preston Roseborough. Coming to the near side, Roseborough gets to the 40, and that's due to discipline. And we'll see Thompson under center, and we'll hand it off to Roseborough. Coming to the near side, Preston has to step inside to avoid one potential tackler, and he is set to the far side after Roseborough had no gain on second down, excuse me. Thompson rolling to his right now, tucks it under and looks to run. Thompson takes a shot as he crosses the 40 to the 42-yard line, a gain of about running first quarter. No score on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Snap back to Rabb as he booms this kick away.
Good kick.
All the way back to the 18-yard line. And Sammy the Blade and company down quickly to make the stop. But we've got an illegal block in the back against the Vikings. And so 3 wide receivers to the near side of the field as Bobby Murray's under center, has the one back Wiggins behind him. And the give is to Wiggins. Wiggins trying the left side of the line. And the Golden Lions field will take it. 1 minute timeout, and we're back. You're listening to Golden Lions football. David Allen, Jay Royster, Steve DeGree tonight from Hurley Allen Field at Blanton Stadium, and the Vikings will try to pass their first attempt at the ball game, and it's not a dead ball foul. Shelby may take the play. Let's see. With backs in the eye, will play action pass, and he fires it out to his tight end, complete. Actually, that's the fullback, but to go, and they lost it on downs. This time, however, they'll punt it away. Oh, not a good punt, but it takes a big North Mecklenburg bounce. The ball is free, it's still on the field, and North Meck has it at the 49-yard line. Poor decision by Larry Raper to come up and try to field it on a...
Decision making. Might
have been. 1st and 10, North Meck at midfield, and the give is to the I-back, and this one is a new one, and we heard from Steve DeGree.
Anything, because there's only for one person.
Second down and short, and the give is to the fullback, and he's got the first down, and he's inside the 40-yard quarter, and no score on the field. With our score, Shelby nothing, North Mecklenburg nothing. On the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, back in 1 minute. You're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network. From the break, North Mecklenburg, 1st down and 10 inside the Shelby 40-yard line. And the give is to the I-back, and again, a head of steam over the left side, and again, that is Xavier game as we're into the second quarter now. No score on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. That Shelby defense may be wearing down just a little bit. Lanston Tanyi making the initial hit, and the ball squirts out and is scooped up, and the Golden Lions have it at the 37-yard line. Tanyi made the hit. Kenneth Curley, I believe, was the Golden Lion who came away with the football.
Raper muffed the punt.
Now, a clean fumble right there on the Vikings. Here's Donovan Gidney's first carry of the ball game from the fullback slot. Some rare opportunities tonight at that fullback spot that normally is, and he coughs up the football. And North Mecklenburg has it at the 42-yard line. So a gain of 1 for Gidney, and the ball comes out.
I think Parks is somewhere on the sideline dressed out. Yeah, he's down there. I believe he's talking.
But assume since he did not start the game that we will not see him at all tonight. 1st and 10, North Mecklenburg. Backs in the eye behind Murray. And the give is to Joplin. Joplin trying to find room against the interior of that. Ready to play. Well, I don't know if he is today or not, but here's the pitch to Joplin. Lot of running room, and Joplin just runs over Jonathan Hopper. Hopper coming up for the Vikings, looking strong, and they fake the toss and they go with the trap to the fullback. Going back to the Vikings as they come out of the timeout. Murray back to pass on play action. Has a man wide open. Touchdown, North Mecklenburg. Hopper on the coverage from his safety half, and North Meck to try the extra point, and it's nearly blocked. And the kick, though, is up and good. 8:26 to go. Nothing on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to Golden Lions football. A shocker possibly developing here on homecoming night for the Golden Lions as they trail it 7-0. And a pooch kick. The ball's loose. A big pile up at the 26-yard line, but I believe Shelby recovers it. Just a little pooch kick down the field for North Mecklenburg, and the goal plays from offense. Roseboro in motion, and the give is to the fullback. Gidney tries the right side, and Donovan is stood up after a gain of a couple, but not much.
Howard Thompson's still at quarterback.
So Gidney, a gain of 2. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. Bobby Murray, 27-yard touchdown pass just a moment ago for North Mecklenburg, puts the Vikings on top. Josh Yost on the receiving end for a play. Thompson on the give to Roseboro, nothing doing. Roseboro closed down, not gotten going. Howard Thompson out of the shotgun. Straight drop, long drop, deep drop. He's way back at the 10-yard line. Now he's looking for running room. And he needs to get a block downfield from Chris Spikes. He doesn't get one in time, and he is absolutely jacked up at the inside his 15. Gets the foot into it, and he booms a pretty good one. That'll be fair caught back at the 37-yard line. So a fair catch will probably take a few extra breaks in there. But stay tuned for that on the Stroud, Wilson, and Thompson Family Dentistry halftime show coming up in just a few minutes. Here's the give to Joplin, the ball carrier. Check that officially. Jim Sherman will set us straight on that. Bobby Murray, long play count this time, gives it off to his fullback, and he has stood up and popped. First man to hit him was Travis Little. Lanston Tanyi finished him off.
Now.
Murray under center, backs in the eye. Here's the toss to Joplin. Joplin, head of steam over the right side. A lot of running room. Joplin is off to the races, and he may score. Joplin to the 10, the 5, touchdown, but a marker is down. Back on a holding against the Vikings.
That was just a huge.
That's those guys that we talked about has not been able to produce. 4 remaining in the half. Surprising 7-0 North Mecklenburg score. And Murray looks to throw, has time, has a man, and it's incomplete as he was trying.
Unblock it.
Corey Brooks with a head of steam, almost got it. Another low end-over-end punt that's fumbled again. It is fumbled again. This time, Shelby recovers. Has not been a good night for the Shelby offense. In motion is Raper, and they'll run the option, and there's the pitch to Raper, and he has got some running room. Raper to the 50 and down at the 46-yard line. Option play ran. Back to Blanton Memorial Stadium. Thompson under center. He's got 2 wide receivers to the near side. Actually, one of those wide receivers is his tight end, Tyler Rabb, who was split out, and the give is to Donovan Gidney, and get him for the Golden Lions. And the give is to Raper coming to the far side, or to the right side of that best here in the first half. In motion is Roseboro, and they'll run the option. Thompson, nice move on the perimeter. And he gets it up to the halfbacks. Donovan Gidney, the fullback. There's Raper in motion, and back to pass is Thompson. Thompson fires it out here to Spikes. Spikes possibly had the first down and then tried to cut back inside to get more yardage. He may have lost that first down. Let's see where the Golden Lions will go for it. Thompson, quick count, gives it off to Donovan Gidney, and Gidney's got the first down to the 24-yard line. Hauls it out and hands it off to Gidney, and Gidney stacked up.
Throw it.
Oh, I want to throw him bad.
Intercept.
15.
Pass attempt, trying to get it into the end zone with 30 seconds. Count late and getting the football out there, and it was intercepted.
Yeah, he just dropped back and I guess thought.
On a medical arts farm. 8:26 point of the second quarter. Josh Yost on a 27-yard pass from Bobby Murray, and Eddie Barker's kick was good. And that's the 7-0 score. Here's another pooch kick by the North Meck Vikings, and Shelby. Stevenson, is split out to the near side, and the Golden Lions will run the option with Montgomery, the ball carrier. Darrell will get the corner turned. He's up to the 30-yard line. Montgomery sends Roseboro in motion, and Darrell's back to pass. Looks out, and he's got a man, and he's complete to Chris Spikes up to the 39-yard line. A gain of...
Must be looking fine.
Well, I told you at the beginning I thought it was either a yes or no situation, not a maybe, but I guess maybe I was wrong. Is Raper the ball carrier? So 2nd and 4, Montgomery. Back to pass, gives it off to the bus, and the bus doesn't get much. Scrimmage and under center. We'll hand it off to Parks, and Parks puts his head down and gets to the midfield stripe and makes an ankle. 9 minutes and 28 seconds remaining, and Darrell Montgomery back to pass. Looking, fires one deep. He's got a man wide open, and not able to hold on is Larry Raper. Montgomery sends Raper in motion, and the give will be Montgomery on the keeper. Tried to plant and cut it back up the field. Roseboro and Raper, along with Royster, out wide to the left. Montgomery hands it off to Parks. Parks right up the middle will be short of the first down as he gets into about the 43-yard line. 4th down and 3, long play count for the Golden Lions, and they'll run Parks to the outside, and Darrell Montgomery handing off to Arsenio, and Parks is to the 35-yard. Vikings lead it on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Here's the give to Larry Raper. Raper cuts it back inside and has hit here in the second half. But let's see what Montgomery can do here. He rolls out, fires. He's got Tyler Rabb open over the middle, and he's down inside the 20-yard line to the 19. Gain is good for a first. And there is the marker, and the Shelby with trips to the near side, a single wide receiver to the far side, and Montgomery calls his own number right up the middle, and Darrell takes a shot to split to the near side. Montgomery out of the shotgun. Back to pass, looking, plenty of time, and now just zips one to Spikes, and it's incomplete. well overthrown, but a penalty marker is down, and they're going to call some contact there. They're inside the 40, now back to the 38 for our 1st and 10, and now we've got a penalty marker down again. North Meck was lined up in the neutral zone, and he is correct. So a 5-yard penalty is going out in a hurry. 5:37 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's a pass from Montgomery looking for Spikes inside the 10. Expected not to play at all due to that injured ankle. Montgomery was held out due to area fullback, and on 2nd down and 5, we get North Mecklenburg to the line of scrimmage. Again, Parks is in there at fullback. Roseboro is in motion, and here's the fake toss to Roseboro. Montgomery was going to look at a dead ball false start against the Royster, split wide to the near side for the Golden Lions. Montgomery under center, and he play action fake. He's under pressure, and Darrell's going to be sacked back at the 42-yard line. A couple up with here on 2nd and forever. Roseboro in motion. Montgomery flings it out there. That ball is going to be incomplete. Actually, great cover range at this point. So any yard they get here could be important to a field goal. Montgomery back to pass under pressure now, and he's rolling. Darrell now will tuck it under and try to run. He's to the 30 and to the 25-yard line where he's out of bounds short of the 1st down. Field goal position on this formation as Royster will split out by his lonesome to the left-hand side. Montgomery out of the shotgun. We'll hand it off to Parks, and Parks with running room to the 40. Parks to the 35-yard line where he is cut there. Well, they do not get it off. We got a penalty marker, should be down here, and we will have a delay of the game. So that takes you out of field goal range there.
3 or have North Meck only up 7-3, and now they're just going to have to punt and still be down 7-0.
Good pressure right up the middle as Rad gets the kick away, but it'll go into the end zone. So really, it's off the play clock here in the 3rd quarter, and nothing the result. Murray under center, backs in the eye. Defense has had a long rest for Shelby. Let's see how they come out to start the 2nd half. Here's Joplin, the ball carrier, and Joplin's out over the 25.
Stepped up and made a good contribution to the North Meck Vikings this week.
2nd down and 4, and here's Joplin again, and Joplin looking for running room, and will find none 3 times to be exact, and have not looked sharp on either side of the football. Moore in motion, and they'll run the toss to Joplin. Coming to the near side, penalty marker's down. He gets the 1st down and is out of bounds at the 34-yard line, but is the call. So a 3rd down and 4 conversion for the Vikings. What you call passing situations tonight, but when they have thrown the ball, they've done pretty good. Here's Murray back to pass. Sends out a receiver in the flat. Was his fullback. Tried to get it to add close to a punt a couple of times tonight, and he tries to get that corner turn that time. I thought maybe there was a penalty going to be called, but not, and Roseboro will field it at the 42, and now Roseboro's going to have a clip. They did not call it. As your radio dial, Shelby trails at 7-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Here's Arsenio Parks. Steps inside and will get it over the 40.
Put something together, but I'm sure that ankle's bothering him right about now. 2nd
down and 6, Roseboro in motion, and there's the option play to the outside, and Montgomery will be spun around and dumped for a 3rd down and 5. Montgomery under center, sends Raper in motion, and Darrell's looking to throw. Back to pass, has a man. Royster complete at the 50-yard line. That will be a gain of 6, and that's enough for a Shelby 1st down. But not a classic on the ball field. As Shelby trails North Mecklenburg 7-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. There Montgomery puts it on the ball of the Park. And he keeps it up 2nd down and 7. And the give us the pass to the 45, 11-0 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. In motion is Roseboro, and the give is to Raper. Raper looking for running room, will have a 1st down inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard.
Training groups and classes in the state of North Carolina, and if not the United States of America. And the runner in motion is Roseboro. The pitch to him, and it's like a jailbreak in the backfield, and Roseboro loses the football, and then somehow Preston, almost like a basketball player, Shelby shows their normal set. Montgomery under center, hands it off to Mark Williams, a rare carry for number 40, and he is slung down for a loss all the way back at about the 28, hrnb.com on the internet. Of course, we welcome you to that, but here's a tough play for Shelby. Passes to Spikes, and Spikes
If Spikes would have caught that certainly would have put Tyler in much better field goal range.
They get it all. They get the play off, and the kick is up. The kick is no good, I don't believe. And they're going to say that they did not get the snap off. So another field goal attempt for Tyler Rabb. 51 yards for the Shelby senior. The snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is up. The kick is no good. He was short, and that 5 yards made a shutout on the scoreboard. Good stuff, but this North Mecklenburg team has really come to play tonight, and they've whipped Shelby up front. But Shelby really has only, Shelby defense anyway, has not been on the...
Still not able to put anything together.
Second down and 10 for the Vikings. Moore in motion. Murray will toss it to Joplin, and he's going to be out over the 25-yard line, take to the line of scrimmage. Murray with his backs in the I formation. Long play count, gives it to his fullback, and he did not get the first down. Initial absolutely was a big play. David Royster, a late addition to the punt unit, and Shelby's coming after the block, and we've got a marker down. And Steve Degree points to the play clock to say it was a delay, and it is that conversation, but I don't know what the outcome of that was, and now we've got another penalty marker down. Punt is fair caught by Daryl Montgomery. What we got? We've got illegal motion against North Smith. Or check that Aaron Smith, the big boy that comes in for Shelby, and this is a low line driver that Montgomery will take inside the 50, and here's Darrell to the near side, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Hunter's got him at the 5. Montgomery out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
What a return.
No penalty flags down. Darrell Montgomery gives Shelby the boost. So first down, who came out a moment ago, is back in there at fullback. Montgomery off to Parks, and Parks will bounce it outside and try to get in, but he will be stopped shy of the goal line down around the... And Gastonia tonight, but have turned into be some pretty good ball games. Montgomery on the quarterback keeper, I believe. No indication yet from the officials. Let's see what they do. Montgomery under center, and the give is to Parks, and he's in for the touchdown. Arsenio Parks, a 1-yard touchdown run, and the extra point. Royster to hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 3:18 remaining in the ball game. 7-7 on a Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Back at
Cleveland County is Trusted Touch Auto Care.
A nurse. Your home care specializes in private duty nursing, and they also provide excellent care in the comfort of your home with 24-hour-a-day service 7 days a week. Bayada Nurses employs registered nurses, LPNs, and CNAs with free monthly assessments for your...
North Mecklenburg has not had much success at all offensively in the second half. And a long play count by Bobby Murray, the quarterback, but he hands it off. Oh, fumble, the ball's loose, and who got it? The Golden Lions are on it, and Shelby got it at the 22-yard line. Xavier Joplin just fumbled the football out of his hands, Jay Royster. I don't even know how that happened.
I don't think anybody touched him really.
For the best part of the ball game, and now with under 4 minutes to go, the 7 our score, but Shelby knocking on the door. We're back in 1 minute. You're listening.
State Insurance Company, Northbrook, Illinois.
Raper back in the ball game, but the give is to Preston Roseboro, and Roseboro 5-10 touchdown Golden Lions. 23 yards. Preston Roseboro, and just like that, the point after touchdown. So 20 seconds separate Shelby fourth quarter touchdowns, and the point after touchdown is good. 2:58 remains. Football on the Hometown Radio Network.
All the down payments are clearly marked right on the windshield. No credit checks, and everybody rides at S&O Auto Sales. S&O Auto Sales, 417 South Post Road in Shelby, right next to Bojangles. Drive at S&O Auto Sales in Shelby.
Come back in. North Meck. Ball's just over the 20-yard line. And late in the game now, North Meck goes to the air. Bobby Murray gets it complete, and Roseboro on the coverage puts a nice...
Very similar.
So second down and 2. Moore back to pass. Has time. He's got a man, but he's intercepted. The playmaker, Shuntrey Smith, at the 45-yard line, steps in front of Bobby Murray's pass. And right for Shelby. Holy cow. Lions now should just keep it on the ground. And the give is to Roseboro. Preston bottled up in the backfield, though, and dropped for a loss. So Shelby will send Roseboro in motion, and the give is to Raper. Raper with running room on the right side, and it's good to see Larry back in the ball game after coming out injured clock. Sends his man in motion and will give it off to Parks. No, he won't. He'll keep it on his own. Daryl Montgomery to the 50. Montgomery to about the 40. Mecklenburg's last timeout. Montgomery sends Raper in motion, and the give is to Roseboro. The same play that we scored on a moment ago, but sniffing it out and making a nice... Shelby stands back at his 38-yard line. North Mecklenburg brings pressure, and Tyler gets it away, and we've got a roughing the kicker penalty should be coming up against North Mecklenburg. But they did not call it. Tyler Rabb just in the shotgun formation on 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. One last chance for North Meck. He's got a man. Oh, and he overthrows him. His safety position that time and was beaten to each side. Shelby shows blitz. Murray stands strong in the pocket and then throws that one away. It'll be 3rd and 10. Down and 10 North Meck. Obviously 2-down territory this time of the ball game. Wiggins in motion, empties the backfield, and Murray from his blind side is hit, but not before he gets it to his big tight end. And about 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down and 10. Murray back to pass, flips it out in the flat to Moore, and Moore is hit immediately by... They complete it, Jeff. 5 seconds of unfinished business. Murray under center. On 2nd down and 15, again, empties the backfield. And Murray, straight drop, has pressure. Kenneth Curley getting after him, and the pass is complete to that's number 8. 9 seconds to go. Murray will try to spike it quickly, and he spiked it. Well, that was 3rd down and 1. He spiked it, and the ball will be snapped at the 43-yard line. Murray in shotgun formation. Back to pass, throws it out there, and it's incomplete, and that's the ball game. The clock runs out. I don't know if they were trying to... Mecklenburg coaches want more time put back on the clock, but I don't think that's going to happen. Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Shelby over North Meck. We'll be back with the LPL Financial in-stadium postgame show after this 3-minute timeout, a 3-minute break, and we're back. You're listening to Golden Lions football on the Hometown Radio Network.
It's time to put some mo back into your office.
Quiet, numbskulls, I'm broadcasting.
With Mabry Office Equipment in Shelby. For over 50 years, Mabry Office Equipment